I just finished reading the 100-Day War book to kind of get a better idea as to the scope, really, of the world and how it came to be like this, the way it is right now. And pretty interesting stuff. I hope I'm kind of understanding some of this correctly, but basically what it says is that the Erebonian Empire, which, and I keep actually mixing this up, so I'm glad I read this book because now I understand. The Royal Army is basically the Queen's Guard for Queen Alicia, who is inside the liberal kingdom, which is where we are right now. The Erebonian Empire has what I'm assuming like another queen or another monarch, basically, which is not named yet at this time. And they are named the Imperial Army. Very big difference. So the Royal Army that we saw in the game right now, that's someone like Richard, basically. The Imperial Army, that is Schwartz, that guy, basically, the one who interacted with Chloe. So to see them apprehend Mayor, fuck, what was his name? I already forgot his name. What the fuck is his name? Dalmor, the one who basically took Dalmor down. They were from the Imperial City, so I think that's a bit interesting, because why did they come all the way from the Erebonian Empire to arrest him, right? But either way, anyways, turns out when the invasion first started, the Imperial Army, so the Erebonian Empire, they pretty much had like a surprise attack on Liberal Kingdom and pretty much occupied most of its territories until apparently Morgan and the Royal Army was secretly developing like these special airships, and because of this, under Commander Morgan's authority, they were able to actually retake most of the territory that was taken from them and launch a counterattack, which eventually led to a ceasefire and an armistice, which leads to the situation today. So yeah, pretty interesting stuff, really, is that we pretty much lost the war, and yeah, things were like really shit, but then thanks to the airship developments, which took place in this city, actually in Zeiss, things were able to kind of backfire, and things are now all good. But who knows how long this peace will last too, because it kind of seems like, well, you know, it's only been 10 years since the war, right? So we shall see. But that's all part of the adventure. Let's head to the guild. Quick little update too, I gave myself a lot of Sepith, as you can see on the top right, and I gave myself a lot of money too, so I shouldn't have any shortcomings when it comes to getting more resources or armor and weapons to kind of keep me updated on the fight. Let's go. Hi there. Pardon us. Eastern woman. See, we're finally here, I see. Estelle, Josh, welcome to Zeiss. Huh? You know us? I've already been briefed of your arrival from one Jean at the Rouen brunch. A girl with chestnut hair tied with twin ponytails and a boy with black hair and amber eyes. That is you, is it not? Okay. My name is Kilika. Zeiss welcomes your service. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Oh, same here. The pleasure is ours. I know you've only just arrived, but I'd like to proceed with the formalities of changing your affiliation. If you'll just sign these documents, okay? That should do it. You are both now affiliates of the Zeiss Regional Guild. There are no urgent matters that must be seen to currently. You're free to check the bulletin board and work at your own pace. Oh, that's kind of disappointing, but hey, a little peace and quiet can be a good thing. Oh right, I had a question to ask. About Cassius, correct? She can read minds. Did Jean tell you about him too? The whole sordid matter. I'm sorry to have to say that Cassius is not currently in the Zeiss region. He only stops in every few months or so. Figures. That just leaves Grand Solar, maybe. I believe I might be able to provide you with a lead in another matter. Please take this. Aten Factory Chief. What's this? It is a letter of introduction to the head of the Central Factory, one Mr. Murdoch. He is basically like the mayor of the Zeiss region. Is this in regards to the matter of the Black Orbment? The stories in the mayor's residence paint it as a very mysterious item. I suggest that you consult with the factory chief and see what he has to say. Wow, you've really got this all planned out. Do you have some kind of superpower, Kilika? My business is to provide support for braces such as yourselves. I simply decipher the intelligence that's provided and pass it on as as the mandates of my job require. Wow. Really appreciate your assistance. Think nothing of it. I trust that you will return to assist us should a major incident occur. Haha. You can count on us when the time comes. Well, do you want to go ahead and see the factory chief? Sounds good to me. I want to take some quests. Temp librarian. Okay. Monster and... I am seeking an intern librarian with keen investigative skills. Please apply archives on second floor. You may be asked to pick up some slack on a few odds and ends before the real work begins. They're only paying me $250 for this? Oh my god. This is the worst pay of my life. Oh wait, is there anyone upstairs? No. Alright, let's go. So we're headed to the central factory. That's floor 2, right? I'm gonna take the elevator. I'm gonna get lost. Constance. Excuse us. We saw your request on the bulletin board. Oh my, you're already here. I only just put in a request a little while ago. Hee hee. Well, we had just come in to change assignments, so we're ready for work. Well, shall we get started then? That's fine. This is about hiring the temp librarian, right? Yes, that's right. It turned out to be much more of an ordeal than expected. What kind of ordeal? I'll explain that in a moment. Beforehand, though, I've a matter that I would like you to help settle. Consider it a favor, if you will. What kind of matter are you referring to? The archives loaned out some books out of a various central factory departments. Sometimes they keep them past the due date and don't pay the fees. First, I'd like you to get our books back. Well, that's simple. Where do I need to go? Let's see. It should be in the 3rd floor design room and the 4th floor lab and clinic. 3rd floor design room, 4th floor lab and clinic. Got it. Is that everything? Yes, please come back once you have them. Okay, will do. We'll start immediately. Alright, and here I go zooming. Design room, okay. There it is. Septium optic anal. What? Anals. Clinic. I don't think it's the clinic, right? Lab, yes. Tomorrow's cooking. Can I even read these books? Oh, I can actually. Wait, I can actually read them? Oh my god. That's pretty cool. Learn the recipe for Bouillabaisse Plus. Wait, so if I don't read these books, I wouldn't have gotten that recipe. Oh my god. Interesting. So you can even read the quest items to get tips. Wow. Alright, well, let's give this to her. Oh, are you done? Brought them for you. Handed them over. Good. Now I just need the other books. Wait, which one now? Feel free to look through anything of ours you'd like. If you come to find any books, please bring them back. There's more? Temp librarian. Books should be in the design room or the 3rd floor in the lab and clinic. Wait, there's more? That's why? Oh, whoops. I opened this one up again. Oh, I see. You can read the books here again if you want to. Ah, okay, cool. Alright, I guess I missed a couple. Where would they be, though? Now, where are those papers I set beside? Of course, by before, I mean prior to my trip to the Royal Academy. I don't see any. Maybe in the workshop? No, I don't see any books. Let's head on up. I'll check the lab again. Collected book. Please see me in the archives. Lab and clinic. Oh, I never checked the clinic. That's why. Oh, there it is. Kitty Talk for Dummies. What is that even about? Pronunciation of feline languages. Nyaun, you're absolutely right. Nyago, this way. Nya ya ya, an expression of delight. Oh my god. I've never had a cat, so I don't need that. Are you done? We brought them for you. Here we go. All the books have been returned. Nice. Good. Now we have all the books again. I thank you for your assistance. It was no big deal. We didn't have any issue. That's good to hear. In that case, perhaps I should go ahead and ask for your help with my favorite type of work. Oh, that's right. You mentioned having some significant problems somewhere along the line. So what kind of work is it? Just like before, we need some overdue materials returned. The book is in question is called The Herb Woodpecker. We'll make a note of that. Right, Herb Woodpecker. So it's a book on birds, right? Do you have any clues for us? As a matter of fact, take a look at this. Approach the man of stone standing... Oh no, it's a riddle again. Approach the man of stone standing in silence within the mountain village pond, and ye shall receive. Okay, I wrote that down. What the heck is that? It was written on a card that was taken from the book. I imagine it's some kind of hint to its whereabouts. A hint of bad poetry, maybe. So it was only borrowed because someone with way too much time on their hands wanted to hide it somewhere. Evidently so. It's a sort of trick that researchers used to play on each other long ago. I have no idea what would possess someone to hide a book of all things. But we certainly have our fair share of unusual characters. It's not surprising that any of them might follow such a bizarre custom. Anyways, I leave this matter in your capable hands. Please bring the book back. Hey, hold on a sec. Is this the only lead we have? I'm afraid so. But the guild sent you, so I have every confidence in your ability. Well, that's just awesome. Understood. It'll be difficult work, but we can do all that we can. You may have to search every nook and cranny in Zeiss, but I'm sure you'll find it. I'll be waiting here when you do. Please bring it back to me. Let's get this show on the road. I look forward to seeing you again. Is this the same freaking thief from Ruan? It might be. Templar Librarian. It's hidden somewhere within the Zeiss region. Approach the man of stone standing in silence. I can try to find that. I don't think I saw a pond though. Like, there's no pond here. Man of stone. Oh, this goes outside. Ritter Roadway. Sanctium Gate. Oh, this goes to like the border patrol for the next area. Okay. What's down here then? This goes to Wolf Fort and Elmo Village. Elmo Village. I don't know if I want to go there. Okay, is there a pond here? I don't think so. There's no pond here. It says man of stone standing in silence within the mountain village pond. Well, it says it's around the Zeiss region, so it's not limited to the town this time. So yeah, I might not have explored that area yet. So you know what? I'm gonna not do this right now and head to the central factory so I can do the main story. Where am I headed? Speak with the factory chief. I think he's at the 5th floor, right? That's where Tita was. Shit, not this way. Here we go. Never mind. It's not here. Where is the chief? Maybe he's on the 4th floor? I don't remember each room, so it's gonna take a while. Lab? A lab, maybe? This is Terry. This is Ray. Ray Shadow Legends. Let's go back to the second floor, maybe. That's the archives. Office. Nope. That one's locked. Okay, let's just head back to the registration. Maybe they can tell me. Yes, there we go. Oh, you were the ones with Tita before, no? Welcome to the Central Factory. Can I help you? We're from the Bracer Guild. We'd like to meet with this factory head if we may. Estelle reached into her pouch, paused for dramatic effect, then flourished the introduction note to meet the factory chief. Josh looked stoic and tried not to roll his eyes. I see. Just a moment, please. Hazel used the intercom, keeping one wary eye on Estelle all the while. Sir, I'm terribly sorry to bother you during your... Yes, sir, the people from the Bracer Guild are... Yes, sir, right away. Thank you for waiting. Factory Chief Murdoch will see you now. His office is upstairs on the second floor. Nice, didn't think he'd see us so quickly. Let's not keep him waiting. Those two idiots are here? Alright, send them up. Okay, here we go. The office. Hey, I've been waiting for you two. Estelle and Josh, right? Yes, it's nice to meet you, sir. Sorry to bother you at work like this. No, don't worry yourselves about that. Bracer Guild and Cassius in particular have done a great deal for me in the past. It'd be rude of me not to welcome his children. Huh? You know Dad? I guess you might say so. He was my benefactor. It's no exaggeration to say that the Central Factory produces the finest orbments in the land. Naturally, the confrontations of our craft have never really stopped. Whether we have a problem, we'd always contact the Roland branch and have him come over. I see. That explains all the business trips then. And now my benefactor's kids came to visit me themselves. So what can I do for you? I'm happy to help. Thanks, sir. It's kind of a long story. Josh and Estelle explained to Murdoch about the events surrounding the mysterious black orbment. I see. Well then, would you mind if I had a look at this orbment? Sure, no problem. Estelle produced the black orbment and handed it to the factory chief. Now this certainly is an oddity. It's obviously made from modern materials, but the caliber isn't inscribed anywhere. Caliber? You mean the numbers that are carved into the orbment's frame? Exactly. It's almost unheard of for an orbment to be produced without them. That's not just in Liberal either, but most other nations on the continent are the same way. It's been a tradition dating back to when the orbments were first invented 50 years ago. You don't say. Estelle took out her combat orbment and eyeballed it suspiciously. You're right. There are numbers right there. Crazy. You mean to say that you never noticed in all this time? Oh, you hush. But seriously, it is really that strange for one to have no caliber on it. Unless it's a black market orbment. Could be that. It's pretty much a part of the production process, and that goes for any orbment factory. I mean, we're supposed to deliver to someone Professor R, right? So whoever this professor is, they're probably the one that made it, maybe? It's pretty much a part of the production process in the factory, and that goes for any orbital factory. It's as if this one were a prototype or something. If so, I'd imagine it wasn't made to entertain at birthday parties, if you take my meaning. So less with the sweet and awesome, more with the stabby hurdy. Got it. Of course. I can't say for certain without looking inside. What is it? Can't find the maintenance cover. Now that I really look at it, it has no seams to it at all. How the hell was this thing made? I don't see any way to check out the inside of it. Oh man. Would it be possible to cut it open? That might work, yes, but I'd hate to just break something belonging to Cassius like that. Oh, okay. Maybe we should let the professor handle it. Oh right, the one mentioned in the note. Yeah, he should be able to tell us something. There was a note that was included with the orbment. He showed Murdoch the note that it was in the package for Cassius. Please ask Professor R to do the analysis. You wouldn't happen to know who this Professor R is, would you? Well, let me think. From the letter R and the people that Cassius knew, it must be Professor Russell. I thought so. Who is Professor Russell? And wait a second, how do you know this guy? I don't, but I know of him. He's known as the person who brought orbital technology to Liberal in the first place. Heh, you know your stuff. As I'm sure you know, orbments were invented by Professor Epstein. Just a name that doesn't have a very favorable connotation anymore. And Professor Russell was one of his disciples. 40 years ago, okay, before the war, he brought the orbments and his knowledge back, and that's why Liberal is a technologically advanced nation. You might say that he was the father of the Orbital Revolution. Wow, now this is impressive. Man, I had no idea that Dad knew anyone like that. Even so, it worries me a little that you'll be letting the old prof handle this orbment. We have no idea what it really is. Huh? Well, how to put this? For good or ill, he's a certified genius. When he gets an idea for a new invention in his head, there's no telling what he'll do. Much like the time he was developing the first orbital airship. What's with the far-off look? Let me guess. He's really eccentric. I guess that a lot happened. Sorry. I'm sure that he'll be able to figure this thing out. Go find him and ask him about it. It can't hurt. Thanks, Chief. Where should we go to find him? Hold on a moment. Burdock flipped the switch on the intercom. Testing. Oh, good. Actually, I've been looking for you. Sorry to bother you, but can you come here? Alright, I'll be waiting. What did you just call the professor or something? Oh, no. He actually has a private workshop in town. He has all the latest tech at his disposal, so I know he can figure out something about that thing. Wow, he must really be a genius. Wait, then who did you call? His granddaughter. She works here at the factory. It's Tita, right? I'm sure the child will be happy to show you the way. The child? Excuse me. What? You? Oh, Estelle and Josh. You mean that you know each other? Yeah, we only just met a little while ago, though. Then I guess that she's the professor's granddaughter. Exactly. Tita, I've been talking with Estelle and Josh here. I'd like for you to show them the way to our house, to your house. To see Grandpa? Okay, I will. I appreciate it. And yes, if you learn anything new, I'd love if you came back and told me. As an engineer, I'm extremely curious to know more about this. Sure thing. If you'll excuse us then. Hey, I didn't think you'd be coming. And you're even the granddaughter of the famous professor. It's no wonder you're so comfortable with orbments. Hee. Oh, come on. I'm still just studying under my grandpa. Oh, by the way. Do you bracers have business with my grandpa? Well, sort of. The situation is kind of complicated. We can explain everything once we see your grandfather. Okay. My house is on the southwest corner of town. Get off the escalator and go straight until you reach the south entrance. Then turn to the west and there it is. Got it. Let's get moving. Alright. Oh shit. Fuck. Too far. First floor. Down the escalator and then to the west. I know what she's talking about. It's this one, isn't it? Russell Home and Factory. This is my house. Wow, nice place. Professor Russell is here? No, I think he's in the workshop. Through this door. We should go and say hi then. Oh, he's not here anymore. Must be upstairs. I'm home, Grandpa. Ugh. Okay, maybe this way. Ugh. Arr. The fuck is he doing? Is he welding something? So this is the professor? Nice, to meet you. My name's Estelle Bright of the Bracer Guild. We actually came to get your expert opinion on... Got it. Eek. I did it. It's finally complete. That's right. Who's the man? I'm the man. Yes, I should start testing it at once. Whoa. What the hell? I'm sorry, Estelle. Grandpa kind of goes into a trance when he's working and he doesn't really notice what's going on around him. I think he just finished up the device he's been working on for the past few days. I see. He really is something. Oh, he's something, alright. I'm so embarrassed. He loves his work. Grandpa, there are some people here who need to talk to you. Oh, Tita, you've come at just the right time. I need your help with compiling the data for these tests. But Grandpa, this new invention will actually block a biosensor orbment detection faculties. It emits a unique orbital force field that deflects the energy what a biosensor sends out when it scans. So he invented RFID? What? Oh, really? Really, really? Since when do I overstate my own accomplishments? Now come on, we got testing to do. Right. Professor Russell and Tita begin working with some complex-looking equipment. Hey now. Never mind, Estelle. I think we should just let them be for a while. Hey, you with the black hair. Who, me? Who else? On the upstairs bookcase is a notebook titled Orbital Energy as Applied to Force Fields. Go get it. Go on, be quick about it. Alright. Wait, Josh. Hey, young lady, you with the antenna hair. Antenna? Oh, no, you didn't. Quit farting around and make some coffee. Why should I have to make you coffee? I take it black, by the way. I want it clean as mud. You're not hearing a word I say. Fine, whatever. Yep, perfect. All set, Grandpa. Just as fast as ever. Oh. Where are Estelle and Josh? Who? Come to think of it, I do vaguely recall a couple of young folks. Murdoch sent along some fresh faces then, I presume. Grandpa. And so Estelle and Josh inadvertently wound up being assistants in the experiment. After many small but relatively harmless explosions and some singeing on the eyebrows, the day gave way to evening. Haha, sorry about all that. I just assumed you were both new employees at the central factory, so it's only natural that you wound up being drafted as assistants. This is no laughing matter, especially since the only thing you had me helping out was making coffee. Girls can bang metal parts together too, old man. Relax, Estelle, we got some valuable experience out of the deal in the end. How often does one get to participate in startup tests on a brand new type of orbment after all? Well now, you're a bright lad then, aren't you? Want to give up this bracer nonsense and start up in the field of orbital engineering? Grandpa. I'm really sorry, guys. I guess I got caught up in the moment too. You don't need to apologize, sweetie. But I thought the father of the orbital revolution was going to be some really amazing man. Not some old fart with attention deficit issues. Haha, please, you're too kind. Moving on, so I'm being paid a visit by the children of Cassius. That's quite the surprise. So you really do know our dad? Yes, from way back when. I've known him since his army days some 20 years ago. 20 years or so. I've met him too. He had a really nice mustache, right? Well, I don't know if I call it nice as much as suspicious looking. Oh god, Estelle. But if he's known Dad for that long, it looks like we'll be safe in trusting you-know-what with Professor Russell after all. Yes, I have to agree. What are you talking about? And what was it you wanted my help with? Well, Estelle explained to the professor the whole sequence of events surrounding the black orbment. I see. Wow, a pitch black orbment. Yes, most intriguing, and with no inscribed caliber or seams. Looking at that frame, Russell produced a cutting tool from this belt. Without a word, he pushed the blade's edge against the outer shell of the orbment. Wait, what are you doing? It's a special alloy steel cutter. Just as I thought. Here, take a look. Okay. Estelle, Josh, and Tita peered intensely at the black orbment. Huh? There's not even a scratch. The frame is made from some type of metal that I've never encountered before. Opening it up to a closer look is going to be quite the task, I think. That's just crazy. If we can't find some way to open it, we'll be right back to square one. Well, I can certainly spend some time on trying, but first I think that maybe we should put it under a measurement scan. A what now? That huge piece of equipment you saw when we were working on the experiment. It can gauge orbital energy activity in real time. You're making my head hurt with your techno-babble. Just tell me what using the thing will accomplish. To put it in layman's terms, it'll allow us to see just what this orbment does. We won't be able to draw any definitive conclusions just from measuring what kind of orbital activity is occurring, but it's a start. And that should give us a major clue. Indeed. So without further ado, Grandpa, shouldn't we have lunch first? Sure. Estelle and Josh, you're both welcome to join us. I can't promise it'll be anything special, but sounds great to me. We'll even help with prep. Alright, come on then. I got a bit to do while lunch is prepared. No, I want to see it too. No fair working when I'm not around. My house, my rules. What is up with these two? Now I see where she gets it. Oh my god. Ahem. Now, if everyone is ready, let's get this started. Estelle, if you'll put the orbment on the stand. Okay. Like this? Yes, thank you. Are you ready, Tita? All set. Good, good. Now, commencing orbital force measurement test on the black orbment. Black orbment, so that's going to be the official name after all. But using it officially is so boring and simple. Why not something cool like a dark thingy of impending doom? No, no, simple is best. Anything longer than black orbment would just be annoying to say. Aw, look at her. She's all anxious to start. Huh? Oh, hee. Alright, let's begin. Tita, if you'll activate the scanner, please. Okay. Output set to 45. Put all measuring equipment on standby. Roger. Done. All measuring equipment is calibrated. Okay, from here on out is the real deal. Since no direct input or output was detected, all we can do is measure how the central crystal circuit responds. Now let's see how much this contraption is really worth. You're sure in a good mood. And click. Neat, it's all glowing and stuff. I get it, it's putting a major strain on the crystal circuit. There. Tita, any readings? Yes, but they're kind of weird. The tachometer's needle is shaking like crazy. Ah, now it's spinning around the dial. What? Oh, there's the glow. Eek. What's going on here? Josh, it's that same black light from before. What? Oh, did we just stop time? Oh, no, well, we caused a power outage. Yeah, and even the escalator stopped working. Blackout. Grandpa, it won't take much more of this. We have to shut it down. Don't you dare. Just a little longer and we'll have something. Wait a second, all the lights in town are going out. Huh? What in? Ah, we have no choice then. Terminating the experiment. So it sucks in power, basically. That's what it does, because that's what it did to Dalmore's staff as well. It basically canceled out the time power that it had. So that's what it does. It just absorbs orbital energy. It's like a black hole, literally, then. Oh, they're back on. Yeah. Let's see the readout. Nothing. It didn't record anything. And the only thing that kept working was the scanner on which the black orbment sat. But even that, well, as for everything else. Good. It looks like the experiment's finished. How is it outside? Fine. All the lights are back like nothing happened. There's still a lot of people panicking though. Oh, okay. But just what the hell was all that? That was what I would dub the orbital shutdown phenomenon. The what now? You mean how everything inside all the orbments just stopped working at once? So the black orbment did this. Yes, I've no doubt. But I would never even dare to guess that its effect would be so extensive. There's definitely more to this than I expected. Interesting. Most interesting indeed. Only you would think of causing a blackout over an entire city as interesting. Professor! Oh shit, it's him, the central lead. Ah, Murdoch, just the man I wanted to see. The feeling is not mutual. Every single time you invent something, it means trouble for me. What the hell were you up to that would cause all the power downtown to go out? How rude, it's not even my fault this time. See that there? That's the black orbment, and it caused this. Is that the... Okay, I get it. If that's the root of this, then it's genuine extenuating circumstances. But it still means that... ah, nuts, you got me. That's it? They're just okay again? Are they always like this? This is so embarrassing. And so the first day in Zeiss kept everyone busy. Due to how late it was, Estelle and Josh stayed at the lab for one night. But where the hell did Cassius even get that black orbment from? Did he like steal it from the Urbonian Empire? I mean, it's a powerful weapon for sure, because it can just cancel out all orbments, so... I mean, you bring that shit into combat, and it's like, alright. You can like take down aircrafts probably with it too. Oh shit, that is OP. You can just shut down any form of like orbment power in an instant. Man, yesterday was such a crazy day. I was surprised enough at the town, but I really wasn't expecting to deal with anything like that. No kidding. But back on the subject of the black orbment, it's much more powerful than I'd ever imagined possible. Yeah, what's the prof gonna do now that his equipment's gone all kerfloofy? Good morning, guys. Morning, Tita. Good morning. Quite a big day yesterday. Hee hee. No kidding. Did you guys sleep okay? Yep, like babies. Is the professor already up? Oh, he left for the central factory early this morning. He said something about how he was going to expose all the black orbment secrets. Wow, looks like getting roared at over and over by the factory chief yesterday didn't even put a dent in him. We really appreciate both of you taking the time just to look over something a couple of relative strangers brought up. Oh, it's fine, really. Grandpa's investigating it out of pure curiosity more than anything. I should go to the factory myself once I'm done with breakfast. What do you plan to do? Naturally, we'll be coming with you. I want to know what's really going on with that orbment too. Maybe there's something we can do to help. Yay, that you can come with me. Uh-oh, I almost forgot about the soup. Just a second, you two. I'll bring you a breakfast as soon as I make sure it's edible and not on fire. What? How do you make soup catch on fire? I guess that's what the smell is, but man, what a cutie. I wish we could take her back with us to Roland. She could be like a pet cheering us up when we're feeling down. That's kind of creepy, Estelle. Oh my god. Here's my pet kid sister. And now that we've had a good breakfast, off to the central factory. Before we do that, I'd like to check in at the guild. I think it might be the best to report on what happened yesterday, since just to be on the safe side. Well, okay. Hey Tita, would you mind if we stop by there on the way back? On the way there? Sure, go ahead. Alright. This way. Any more requests? No. Let's do report. Nice. Third class. Oh my gosh. Nice. Oh, I got an achievement too. In justice we trust. Junior bracer first class? What? Oh my gosh. Holy shit, I'm first class. I did it. So is there any point in trying to do any more jobs then at this time? I guess there is, right? Because like, why not? But yeah. Good morning. That was some day yesterday, wasn't it? When you are ready, we'd like your full report on it. Business as usual, Kilika. I've heard the basics from the factory chief already, but I'd like to expand that account with some first-hand details. Well, Josh explained the detail of the orbital blackout. I see. So the orbment that was sent to Cassius in secret was in fact something dangerous. The guild is very interested in these developments. We need to continue working with Professor Russell for the present. We thought you'd say that. When we have more information, we'll contact you immediately. Alright, that's it for now then. Time to head on up. Hey, long time no see. Ah, hey, it has been a while. Who's this? You remember the kid who was looking for the quartz shard in Roland? Oh yeah, like the shiny rock. Remember we took a request to find it back then? Are you headed back to the Republic? Nah, the central factory had made some cash in Granso and had some shopping to do. Mom said we're gonna take this mirror and stock up on orbments. They say the eyes are the first to go, but she can still spot a good deal. I can see you're still an obnoxious brat. What? I'm only saying what everyone else is thinking. But yeah, did you check out those crazy moving stairs? I'll never get tired of them. They are pretty cool, aren't they? Man, it's so cool to see just random NPCs from like the last quest just popping up in random locations. Well, not random, but you know what I'm saying. So is he in the chief's office? Professor Russell is on the workshop on the 3rd floor. He seemed pretty impatient, like he was waiting on something or someone. Okay. Well, let's mosey on. Design room, workshop. Ah, another failure. Grandpa, we came to see if we could help. Ah, hello Tita, and you two are here as well, I see. What can I say? We were worried. So, what are you working on? Well, as you can see, I'm trying to cut into the black orbment, but it hasn't been going very well. Is that a jigsaw he's got over there? Yeah, that is. What seems to be the problem? Perhaps the demonstration is in order. And click. Whoa, what's that thing? It's a circular saw. It's made of a special alloy that can cut through basically anything. That ought to do it then. It stopped. I thought that might happen. It's on a smaller scale, but it's the same phenomenon as yesterday. I see. So when something tries to like harm it, or like, I guess, when it senses danger in like its vicinity, it will trigger, which is maybe why like when Dalmor was about to shoot Estelle, it interfered because it sensed danger. Seems like the black orbment is blocking the functionality of the other orbments interfering with them in some way. And I doubt it was solely made for the purpose of killing the lights. Yeah. But Grandpa, doesn't the effect spread like it did last night? Yep, good thinking. This interference with nearby orbment seems to spread out, moving from orbment to orbment like chain lightning. I'd put the range at about 5 arg. Right, they have their own measurement system. I don't know what an arg is, I don't know what a selg is, but it's something. But if there are no orbments powered on within that range, well, that's where the effect stops. I see, that makes sense. However, even with that knowledge, there's no way to know why it causes machines to simply stop without getting a look inside it. It's very troubling. Is there any way to destroy that thing? Maybe with a good scream and a really hard whack? Don't be ridiculous. Didn't you see the big saw do exactly nothing to it just a moment ago? Well, yeah. Anyone thought of trying fire? Maybe it'll melt into a blast furnace or something. If we did that, the insides of it would melt too. Oh yeah, well, it was worth a shot. Actually, it might work. Really? You know of a way to burn it open? No, that's not what I meant. Orbital power, that which drives orbments to work, can't be used for this problem. But like organic fire, right? We'll have to find a way that doesn't rely on any orbital energy. Is there even such a thing? The combustion engine. It's a device that burns fuel to generate energy. The idea's been around for a long time, but it's very inefficient when compared to an orbital engine. However, all you need to work on them are standard tools. Yeah, like we just need gas and hot air, pretty much. So, not hot air, but yeah, we just need like some sort of condensed space to basically heat it up, like a microwave. Yo, is there microwaves in this game? I get it, fire's the key. But Grandpa, I never ever seen one of them. I'm pretty certain that there's one under the study in the central factory workshop. Oh, you'll need to get fuel as well. Like oil or something? No, it's called gasoline. It's extremely flammable. There's likely a tank or canister of it stored in reserve. Yes, it should do the job. I'll start getting the tools ready. I'll help. Is there anything we can do? I mean, I can't do anything super technical like Tita can. Well, you could go and get the engine and gasoline. It's going to be heavy, and you bracers should be strong enough to move it. Okay, leave it to us. So, where would we find these? Let's see. Don't tell me you've forgotten. I've forgotten. He just said not to say that. Estelle? If you look in the operations room, you could probably find them. What the heck is an operations room? It's on the 5th floor. It's a room with a bunch of orbital computers. It's on the 5th floor. We store all kinds of info there for safekeeping. Wow, I didn't even know there was such a place. Then I leave it in your capable hands. Making coffee, fetching stuff. Well played, old man, well played. Oh well, let's go find this operation room thingy. To the 5th floor then. We go. Remember, they're in the storage room. Okay. Oh shit. This turbo movement really just makes me go crazy fast. I love it. This is the 4th floor, 5th floor. Operations. Wow, check out this place. This has to be the operations room. Hey, you two. I haven't seen you before, so mind telling me what business you have here? My name's Travis, Senior Engineer and Supervisor. Nice to meet you. We're with the Bracer Guild. We're here at the request of Professor Russell, so if... Professor Russell? He's not in trouble again, is he? Again? You really don't have much faith in him, do you? No, I mean, I realize that he's a genius, but... he was the one who developed the Capel unit after all. And even being acquainted with him results in no end of trouble. Tita, on the other hand, is just an incredibly sweet girl, just an all-around good kid. Yeah, I get what you mean. But I don't think we have time to stand around talking in this case. We need to find where the central factory stores its equipment. Oh, is that what this is all about? In that case, go right ahead. I'll show you how it works. This cylindrical device is a type of computer. It's called a Capel. These days, they mostly get used to assist in airship navigation. But this one is equipped for the fastest general purpose data processing in the world. It can be used for anything from calculating material density to information retrieval. Now for information retrieval, you have to use this front panel to select that mode. That will send the signal through the wiring and allow you to access the memory orbment. There's a quartz inside that trains a rapid light pulse on it, you see? Then it simply extracts the data you want. You are frying Estelle's brain right now. Though I trust you know how it works now. No clue. Well actually, I didn't really get a single word of it. Well, here's the setup. You change the mode with this panel. I'm sure you'll figure it out in no time. The Orbital Calculator, Capel System version 7.0. Copyright 1197 to 1202. Oh, so it was kind of made before the war or during the war, maybe? Memory check, okay. Database access. Please input search term. Central factory. Universal tech, related topics. Combustion engine, gasoline. Entry, gasoline, a liquid derived from the purification of the naturally occurring hydrocarbon compound known as petroleum. Used primarily as fuel for combustion engines and as an industrial solvent. Emergency stores, 20 mid-sized tanks. Orbment manufacturing factory. Okay. And I need a combustion engine. A machine which generates usable energy by burning fuel within. Less efficient than its orbital counterpart. Maintenance Chief Gustav. Okay, so I need to find Gustav. And Orbment Manufacturing Factory. What is this? Haulage vehicle. No data. Okay. And what is this? This is just like other stuff. Establishments. Death of Professor C. Epstein in the sovereign state of Lemon. Russell returns from the Liberal Kingdom. He proposes the spread of orbment technology to a chilly reception. This is just history. Edgar III, after the inspection of the factory, donates a large amount of money. Russell becomes the first factory chief. And then Edgar dies and Alicia assumes the throne. I see. So Edgar was the king before. And then he dies and then Alicia is now the queen. I see. Construction is... But Alicia is old now too, because if it's 1162, we're in the year like 1200 now. So she's like at least past her 50s. Construction is completed on the Langland Bridge. Oh shit, they made the Langland Bridge too in Rouen? Wow. That's pretty cool. The first orbital-powered airship in Calatrava is complete. The Zeiss engineering factory is named that. The Liberal Orbital Ship Corporation is established. I see. So they started making the airships, commuter airships in 1175. The Cecilia, the Leibniz. That's pretty cool. Russell regains his position as factory chief. Wait, so he's been factory chief twice? Oh my god. Oh no, he resigns and then Murdoch takes over in 1182. I see. Liberal and Erbonia sign a peace accord. Okay, that's when the war ended. Oh, it even has details on the Arsail, which is the Imperial craft. Oh wow, so they even design airships for the Erebonian Empire. Huh. Interesting. Alright. Looks like you found what you were looking for. Wow, it's like a magic box or something. Orbital computers are really something. As I understand it, Professor Russell's teacher, Professor Epstein, was responsible for the original concept. But it was Professor Russell's talent that made an idea into reality. If only his presence of mind were on par with his intelligence. Well, Ideos isn't one to bestow two blessings on one person. By the way, where can we find the guy who has one of those combustion engine thingies? The maintenance chief, right? Where is he? He's currently overseeing the airfield, so you have to go there to speak to him. Also, the gasoline is likely in orbment manufacturing in the basement. Talk to the staff there, I'm sure they'll be happy to get it for you. Maintenance Chief Gustav is down at the airfield working on a combustion engine, and the gasoline is in the basement orbment manufacturing facility. Thanks, you've been a big help. Think nothing of it. Let me know if you need anything else. Sweet. I feel like there's like so much side stuff that I'm just missing, but like, oh man, like I can't wait to play this game in my own time after. It's insane. I'm also glad too that I waited before starting this game too, because holy shit, like there's a lot of information here and I want to make sure that I can properly digest it later. What kind of guy is he? I tried asking your friends, but they didn't tell me much. Yeah, I just can't concentrate. Oh, is he talking about her? Because they're talking about like each other. Excuse me, what's that? May I help you? Estelle and Josh explained the task set to them by Professor Russell. You need gasoline? I think we have a tank of it back in the storage somewhere. I'll check for you. Faye, use the intercom. This is Faye, got a request down here. We still have that tank of calivered gasoline there in the warehouse, right? Can you send some down? Yeah, enough to carry. Thanks. They're sending some for you right now. Sending? Holy. There we are. Like a landing strip. Is this gasoline? So that's what sending is. Neat, isn't it? This conveyor belt system isn't just for ordering goods. It's an entire network that connects the whole facility. Convenient. Professor Russell invented it. Originally, it was used as a series of tubes for sending products back and forth. But the professor completely rebuilt the system into something a lot more useful. Of course, getting all of the infrastructure in place was a gigantic pain in the... I can only imagine. We have to be on our way. Thank you for your help. No problem. I don't know what you're using it for, but be careful with the gasoline. It has a tendency to fireball. Alright, nice. Now we just need to head out to the city. This way. I need to head back to level 1. So I can get out of here and head to the landing strip. I'm looking for a guy called, what was his name again? You? No, not Bartholomew. Although I think you were one of the guys who was in prison too. Oh, it's you apparently. Gerald, hi. Need a flight? The westbound airship just departed a few moments ago. No, thanks. We don't need an airship right now. Actually, we need to talk to Gustav, was it? Oh, you mean the maintenance chief? He's not here at the moment. What do you mean not here? He went to Lystrand Fortress 2 or 3 days ago. Some kind of repair emergency on a military patrol ship. Lystrand Fortress? As in the largest base in the Royal Army out by Lake Valeria? Up in the north part of Zeiss? Ah, wonderful. He won't be coming back from there anytime soon. So what do we do about the professor's request? I don't know anything about that, but the chief is actually on his way back. He just sent word to us. Oh hey, airship. Speak of the devil. Well, lucky us, right? That was a very frame frame landing. It just moved to the left. An orange airship. Hold the phone. Since when are public airships orange? No, that doesn't look like a regular public airship. The shape is wrong and it's got work arms all over it. Now that you mention it, that's a central factory vessel, the Leibniz. Oh, nice. I read about it too on the computer. It's the same model as the public transport, but it's had several modifications. It's used for large-scale maintenance and transport. Huh. A flying... Then the maintenance chief is on that airstrip? Yep, that's right. Now's your chance. You need to talk with him, no? Well, you do. Thanks a lot. Alright. Yes, thank you. Alright. Can I just get on board? Huh? What do you want? The Leibniz has a mountain of parts stored on her. It's dangerous, so stand clear. Actually, we're looking for someone. Isn't there a maintenance chief by the name of Gustav on the ship? What do you want with me? Oh, well, that's convenient. Estelle explained that Professor Russell had asked him to find and borrow a combustion engine. Ah, you're running errands for Russell, are you? But a combustion engine, huh? You've got good timing, I'll give you that. Huh? Hang on a sec. Does he actually have one packed on the ship? Looks like it. Here you go. It's a heavy beast though, so be careful. Received combustion engine. Wow, you weren't kidding. But we can still manage to carry it. You got some spirit for you. You got some spirit to you for such a young girl. I like it. Thanks. It's a pretty interesting little coincidence. That old fart wants this thing right after I got back from the military. Huh? From the military? Yeah, this thing was on loan to them for a little while. They were using it for some kind of research. As a matter of fact, I only just got it back today. Huh, lucky for us. What's wrong? Oh, it's nothing. Now that we've got what we need, why don't we take it back to the professor? Sure thing. Oh, Josh, stop being mysterious. Thank you, Mr. Maintenance Chief. Sure. Give my regards to the old man. What does a combustion machine even do? It changes thermal energy into kinetic energy by burning fuel inside a metallic pipe. It's the microwave. Alright, let's bring that back. We have everything we need. They're on the 3rd floor. We're back. And we brought what you asked for. Excellent. Thanks. You weren't kidding about how heavy this thing is. Yes, your brute strength was most useful, girl. Perfect timing too, as I just finished preparing the tools. All that's left to do is set up the engine and put gas in it. If you'll go and put on the finishing touches, Tita. Yes, sir. Ah, and it's all set. Ew, this thing is really chunky looking. And are all these engines like this? Yep. It converts energy given by the burning gas to power the tools. So this way they don't need orbital energy. Indeed. Now let's not dawdle. Let me flip the switch. And click. Geez, this thing sure makes a racket. It's definitely a lot louder than orbital engines. That's one of its drawbacks, yes, but I doubt we need to fear activating the black orbment this way. Let's get started. Ooh. Whoa. That's some serious sparkage. Okay, shut it down for now. We've seen how physical punishment it can take and how much punishment our ears can take as well. Why are we not wearing like safety like headphones? Estelle and the others crowded around to get a closer look. A tiny scratch is faintly visible. That's it. That's incredible, and with the special alloy saw too. Whatever it's made of is tougher than anything I've ever seen. But if we keep at it, I believe this would work. We're gonna go through quite a few saw blades though. You fucking brute force it open. So it's gonna be a real test of patience then. Hey, Professor, can I talk to you for a second? Oh, have you already finished the modifications? Of course I have. Remember who you're talking to? Anyways, what is it? Is something wrong? I just received a message from the hotel in Elmo for you. The orbital-powered pump that supplies the hot water for their spa is broken down. Since they can't make any money like this, they'd like for you to come and try to fix it. Ah, you must be kidding. Damn it, of all the times for this to happen. If you're that busy, why don't you send another engineer over? No, that pile of junk is at least 40 years old. The younger techs have no idea what to do with anything that's not state-of-the-art. What a pain in the... Grandpa? Maybe I could go over and do the repairs, you think? Hmm? This? Or Tita? You took me there to help with maintenance before. I think I'll be fine if I just go. I'm sure you do a fine job on the repairs. That's not what concerns me. Agreed. There are monsters out on the road. But we can't just leave Miss Mao like this. If that's the problem, why don't you let us handle this? Huh? It's a bracer's duty to ensure the safety of Liberal's roadways. Therefore, seeing that Tita arrives at her destination safely is our responsibility. Well, that's another story if you're all with her. Then we don't need to worry. Alright then. Thank you. Are you sure it's okay? Don't worry about it. Kids shouldn't sweat the details too much. If you're ready, then let's go. Thank you. Thank you both. Okay, Grandpa and Mr. Murdoch. We'll be back soon. Take care, dear. Be careful out there. Alright. Very well now. Leave Tita in your capable hands. Tita, be careful. Thanks in advance. As long as you get her there, Tita can do the work. Good luck. Alright. Meanwhile, they're gonna keep saw blading the black orbment. Oh my god, I keep going to B1, not B1, 1. Okay, so I need to head all the way. So Elmo. Sounds kind of fun. There's a hot spring there, right? Right, it's a real nice place. My grandpa's taken me there a few times. So which way do we go? There's a big field outside the south entrance of town. You just follow that road due south to get there. Got it. Due south from the south entrance. Let's go then. Alright, before we go, let's pick up some... Let's go to the guild, see if there's anything new. Yes, there are new stuff. Product testing. Tester for new sneaker model wanted. Any bracers involved in a wide range of activities are welcome. If you think your legs are up to the task, come see me in the laboratory at the 4th floor. Oh, wait, isn't this perfect? Because I thought Estelle is a, she's into shoes. A haulage vehicle headed to the Wolf Fort hasn't arrived yet, but it's supposed to be ages ago. A bracer from this branch is serving as an escort, but I fear they may have run into trouble. Please search the Trat Plains Road. Potent ingredient. Cordial bar. Do not seek me out for details or clarification. Anyone with appropriate items on hand, please bring them to me. What do they need though? Smoker's Revolt. Someone has filched some cigarettes that were being stored in the cabinet in the clinic. Please find the dirty crook who did this. Ritter Road monsters. Okay, well, why don't we do some of these real quick before we proceed? I heard you're on your way to Elmo. I swear, Keelika, you've got the sharpest ears of anybody I've ever met. Hazel from the factory called me with the info. We have your assignment. It's a support mission for the professor. Elmo may not be that far away, but stay on the alert. We will. Time to get going. Alright, so let's do some requests real quickly. Haulage vehicle search. Strat planes. Let's do the ones inside here, of course, first. Laboratory on the 4th floor. Alright. Especially since I have Tita with me as well. She can admire my new sneakers. What is it? If you're looking for Ray, he's out to lunch. No, we checked out the bulletin board and... Oh, I see. Well, thank you. I'm glad you're here. My name's Terry. I'm a researcher here at the Central Factory. I'm Estelle, racer in training. I'm Josh. Nice to meet you. Likewise. Getting straight to business, I have a task for you. Do your schedules allow for it? Sure, I don't see a problem with it. Request said you need help with testing a new style of sneaker. Could you give us a little more detail? Oh, certainly. But first, here. Received Alpha Strega. Is this your new kind? Yeah, the Strega Corporation is conducting research on new projects to bring to market. This particular test requires you to wear these prototypes around to various places. Upon successful completion of the test, all that will remain is to put them into production. I see. Hey, just a second there, buddy. Did you just say the Strega Corporation? Yes? So then this new line of sneakers... Yep, it's the Strega Corporation's newest product. Didn't I just say all this? Oh, great idea. Yeah, she's a big fan, right? Thank you for bestowing upon me or us this magnificent job. Are you alright? Why the sudden prayer? Don't mind her. Estelle's something of a sneaker collector. More to the point, she pretty much adores the Strega brand ones. Oh, I get it now. So you might say she has sneaker mania. I was just a little taken aback by her reaction. Estelle, would you snap out of it? I get that you're excited, but we do have work to do. Yes, you are correct. Well, you certainly have spirit, a scary amount in fact. So will you do the test? Please don't pray at me again. Yes, absolutely. See what I mean? It's alright, please proceed. So we'll take on the job, but you want us to wear these shoes everywhere we go? Yes, that's correct, from the Elmo Spa to the Wolf Fort all the way to the Sanctum Gate. And when you feel you've tested them out properly, bring them back to me. The layer between the sole and the insole is my responsibility, so I have to see how it holds up. You need us to report back when we have the chance. That at least. Now see if you can wear them out. Just leave it to me. If you'll excuse us. What if the sneaker size doesn't fit my size? What is it again? It's the Alpha Strega. These shoes suck. Only 10 defense? A pair of test shoes made for Estelle. Alright. Alright. Well, she's wearing them now, so yeah. Alright, well, I'll just come back, I guess, sometime later once I've walked around town. What is the next test? Or what is the next quest? Haulage vehicle search. No, that's somewhere outside. Potent ingredient. To be used in the new menu items currently under consideration at the Forgle Bar. I can check that out, why not? Maybe I have the ingredient on me since I do have a lot with me. The Forgle Bar. Nope. Nope. No. This is the bar. Yep. When we're working, we usually end up eating traditional foods found in Zeiss. Doesn't have much going in terms of subtlety. But if you need something to jolt your head back into the game, Zeiss cooking is it. I'd really like to see how some measures taken to allow us to choose our meals. Who knows? Inspiration can sometimes come from the strangest places. I help out here when Ursus isn't around. Get so busy here at lunchtime it'll make your head spin. I bet. Show ingredients? Hello there. Do you have a minute? We saw the posting on the bulletin board and brought some ingredients. Please let me see. May I see that tomato for a moment? Oh my god, he's talking about the tomato I picked up at the lab. Handed over the acerbic tomato. Smells nothing like a regular tomato, much stronger than I'm used to. Let me try it. That. What is this? It's terrible. My taste buds have been violated. See? It's just gross. Maybe it'll be good for research, but I can't see anyone wanting to eat it. Well, it sure can't be eaten as is. But it certainly has an interesting flavor and scent. With the right preparation, it could be a useful ingredient for cooking. Maybe. Doesn't it worry you to eat something that nasty? No, I found that strongly bitter foods tend to be very good for one's health when they don't kill you anyway. And traditional Zeissian cooking calls for some very strong ingredients. I'm not sure I'd want to try that. There, that should be just the right level of bitter to nicely complement the dish. Here, you can be the first to try out the newest dish. Consider it my thanks for introducing to me such an amazing food. Tomato sandwich. I think I'll just save this for later. Now I need to get back to work. Thanks for everything today. Okay, see you later. Nice. A tomato sandwich. A bitter assault on the tongue, favored by adults. Oh my god, Tita is so squishy. He only has 4091. Where is it? The tomato sandwich. Oh, I can't make it. I need another acerbic tomato. God damn, alright. I learned the recipe. Cool. That's another quest done. What else do we got? Smokers Revolt. Please find the dirty crook who did this. Come see me on the 4th floor of the clinic. Someone's been stealing cigarettes. Is it Neil? Neil's like the only person I know that smokes in this game. These people are just talking? Okay. The whole project was to be for the R seal. If we can't get the start, our hopes of actually using the R seal are finished. I know. Can't keep the old model. Something replacement engine. Okay, going to the 4th floor. So much overload of information. I swear, this time you're not getting away. Good afternoon, Miss Dr. Miriam. Oh, good afternoon. Oh my, so many of you. Yeah, we saw your posting on the bulletin board. I'm Estelle, junior bracer. And I'm Josh, also a junior bracer. We heard that there might be a case for us here. Yes, I'd certainly say so. If you can, I'd be ideal if you started your investigation at once. Do you think it'd still be possible? Okay then. I know this is urgent, but can you provide us with any more details? Well, it's not a complicated tale to tell. Someone took the cigarettes that were in this cabinet. This is a medical office. Why would you even have cigarettes here? Under my supervision, this factory has observed a no smoking policy for the last several years. Any confiscated tobacco is kept in here, which would mean that anyone who's had anything confiscated is immediately a suspect. Since what was taken probably belongs to that individual to begin with, yeah, you're probably right. I'm inclined to agree. It took so much work to get the smoking ban established. If I just let this go, it will completely undermine the entire policy. First of all, we should talk to the people that were smokers to begin with. Would you happen to know who that might be? My first suggestion would be Supervisor Travis from operations. He's always been a heavy smoker. Plus, he's never really accepted the ban, so I'd say he's got a motive. Okay, sounds like a good place to start. So I'll make a note of it. There's also Hugo in the design room. I think he's currently arranging a meeting in the 1st floor lobby. The person who've worked here the longest tend to be the smokers. Ah, okay. So there's Travis and Hugo. Is there anything else you can tell us? If not, we can go ahead and get started. Well, I don't know if it will be of any use to you, but there was an eyewitness. Yeah, that might be a lead. And who is this eyewitness? He's right behind you. Antoine Niago. A cat. I did say that I wasn't sure it would actually help. That you did. But Antoine is a really smart cat. He might remember who took the cigarettes. Indeed, if you bring him along in your search, he might provide you with a useful clue. Oh, he may not have a good sense of smell as a dog, but it's still quite impressive. That's the hope anyway. If you bring along some fresh milk, I'm sure he'll be more than happy to follow you. In light of the lack of other clues, I'd like to try. Sure, it can't hurt. If we find anything of note, we'll be back to let you know. I'll be waiting. Whoever did this absolutely must get caught. Where do I get the milk, though? Here you go, Antoine, some nummy milk. Okay, apparently I had milk with me this entire time. Where? Where did I have milk? Fresh milk. Oh, I do. Nice. Alright, so the cat follows me, right? I believe he can provide us with some crucial info. Okay. Okay. I was thinking that the cat would speak to me and like I could use the cat book in the archives that I found to locate the culprit. Okay, I'll take another tomato so I can make the tomato dish. Where is it? Tomato sandwich. Beautiful. No, I haven't done this yet. Need to walk around some more. What if the cat's actually just my party member? Alright, so I have to head to the 5th floor, because that's where the operations guy's at. Ask about the cigarettes. Hello again, did you find what you were looking for? Oh, yeah, we did. We're just looking for something different now. Different. Yeah, some cigarettes were taken from the clinic. Heh, someone actually did that? I imagine you're being kept pretty busy. Have you been in the clinic at any time today? No, I haven't. I haven't been there. I've been here all day. You're welcome to search the room if you want. Well, he doesn't seem suspicious. Yeah, I think he's a dead end. But am I still under suspicion? Oh, right. What do you think, Antoine? Meow? No reaction. So much for that, then. Sorry to have taken up your time. We appreciate your future cooperation with our investigation. Sure, no problem. Can the supercomputer tell me who the culprit is? It's actually the cat. The cat's the smoker. Alright, this is Hugo, right? Yep. What is it? Sorry, but I'm in the middle of something important. Come back later if you need me. I don't get the feeling that he particularly wants to be questioned. Oh yeah, any reaction out of Antoine? Meow? Nothing. I guess neither of them is the culprit. No clues to be found. As it stands, we should keep on looking. Maybe a hint somewhere in there like Dr. Miriam said. I guess you're right. What? A hint where? Hold on. Let's check out the factory a bit more. Okay. Just talk to random people then. So that customer over there, he's what you think called a layman. No orbment knowledge whatsoever. You think I should try to explain how they work? Not a good idea. He's probably just gonna start moaning and groaning and such. Oh, nice. I can open everyone's slots though. Yeah. I'll open Tita's slot. Yeah. Alright, cool. And I'll buy some new quartz too, because I have a 9,000. So I might as well put them to good use. I'm gonna buy one of each. I'll buy... There, I'll buy 4 HPs. Those will be useful. I'll buy some more attack too. Mind? No, it's okay. Seal, confuse. I'll buy some confuse. Shield. And I'll buy some evades as well. Impede. I'll buy a sleep. Action. I'll buy that because Josh needs those. Blind. I'll take that. I'll buy a cast as well. EP cut, hit 3. Sure. And EP 3. There. Let's change up some of our orbments real quick. So I'll do that. HP 3. Attack 2 is good. Evade 3. Let's do that. And then I'll do Mine 2. Then what else should I put? Haze. Earth Lance, Earth Wall. What does that even do? EP3, Chaos Brand, Anti-Sept. Yeah, I guess the one that gives me the most crystals, right? Because then I can cast more stuff. Yeah, because the elemental value is really good. EP3 does give me a lot. Mirage elemental value is 2 and then 3. You know what? EP3 gives me a lot. I'm going to use that one. What else do I get from this? Haze. Yeah, look at all these new abilities I get now. It's great. I guess Haze. Enemies become unaware of presence. I like that a lot. Alright, Josh, we can give him something different now. So I'll give him Action 2. And then I'll give him HP 3 as well. Give him Attack 2. Or Strike. Critically strike 10% success. No, I'll give him Attack 2. And then Cast 2. Or Blind. I'll give him Cast. And then let's give him Defense 2. And then I'll give him a green one. Evade 3. Yes. Cool. Alright, and let's give some stuff to Tita here. She's going to be our party member for this section. This hopefully will make combat a bit easier. Honestly, I doubt it, but here's to me hoping. I'll do Evade 3. HP 3. Base Quartz only. EP Cut. That gives a lot. She needs a red one. Attack 2. Strike. Steal enemy crafts. Yeah, I don't want her to have defense -10. She's really squishy compared to Josh and Estelle. So let's go with critical strike. How about that? And then we'll go for defense 2. She already has that. So yeah, that's good. Perfect. Yeah, I think it's good enough. I haven't equipped her with her items yet either. Should do that. Craft shoes. Perfect. Everyone is all set. Nice. Alright, let's look around a bit more. I heard about what happened at the inn in Elmo from the factory chief. You're going to Elmo, I hear. That's right. I've helped 3 there before, so it makes sense that I go. We also have a responsibility to protect you on your trip. We'll see you there safely. I've already contacted the Bracer Guild. Please see to it that Tita arrives safely in Elmo. No worries. Shall we go? Shall we go? Let me bring the cat with him. Alright, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly actually research where the hell the smoker is and then find them, because I don't want to wander around town anymore with this cat. I just want to find the smoker and then take the cigarettes for myself so I can sell them to Neil.